of Pennsylvania to major in music education with a minor in mathematics. Favorite school memories has taken first place at the Autumn League Parade 4 years in a row, going to worship with the football team, the endless playing of the details, watching security officers tackle a guy during the Penniless Parade, riding
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in North Central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
All-American HQ in Chippenville is your gift headquarters no matter the occasion. All-American HQ always has the perfect gift for that loved one or friend. From engraved cutting boards and coffee mugs to personalized sports apparel, All-American HQ has you covered. At All-American HQ, they'll put almost anything on almost everything. AllAmericanHQ.com. With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School Football on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, and listening on Seven Mountains Media's Bigfoot Legends Radio 101.3 FM and 94.1 FM. I'm Chris Rossetti. I'm here along with the old ball coach, Larry Weiser. We are in New Bethlehem, Pennsylvania for the regular season game of the year, 9-0 Central Clarion. 9-0 Redbank Valley riding an 11-game regular season win streak. Larry, this is really what high school football is all about.
No question, Chris. And for both these teams, when they walk away here tonight, 20 years from now, they're going to talk about the day that when they come out to warm up, that the stands were full and the people were lining the sidelines to watch them play this game. And that's how important it is to both these communities and I'd say to the district in general. It's been the most asked question. Everybody's been asking, who's going to win this game? You know, I'm so excited that, we're going to get a chance to watch it tonight here, Chris.
No question, Larry. It's like an old school football game. This takes you back to your days of the 1970s, 80s, and 90s, where the stands are packed, the railing, the fences are packed. They've run out of parking here at Redbank Valley. It's everything that high school football is supposed to be about.
Yes, and on display here tonight, Redbank has 50 graduating seniors that are either part of the football team, the band, or their cheerleaders. That's quite impressive. I want to congratulate the parents and obviously the seniors of this graduating class.
We are inside the Hunter Station Golf Club pregame show. Hey, running out of time to get up to Hunter Station Golf Course at golf. They're closing come, I think Tuesday's their last day of golf at Hunter Station. But still time to get up there and still time to, maybe buy a season pass for that loved one of yours for a Christmas gift and that sort of thing as well. HunterStation.com. Drive to the game today brought to you by the Warren Tire Center. The Warren Tire Center makes sure you get to the game in comfort. Stream is always brought to you by the Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection. OilCountryCrates.com. Two players who aren't seniors are quarterbacks, Larry.
Yes.
And that's Braylon Wagner, the sophomore for Redbank Valley. Jace Ferguson, the junior for Clarion, for Central Clarion. Where do you start with these guys?
They are so much alike in so many ways. They're mechanics for kids, for players their age. I don't want to say kids; they're not kids anymore. Are just phenomenal. I mean, they keep their eyes down the field. They both can scramble. They both throw the ball very, very well for people that age. And they're both, I would have to say, have to be leading candidates for each of their groups to be the MVP of the leagues.
They are, and really they could be playing for the MVP of all of District 9.
I'm not going to disagree, and I think both of them, obviously deserve state recognition. They are recognized as some of the top passers in the league. So, and I have a little bit later on, I'll give you some of their stats coming through here, Chris.
No question, we will do players to watch here in a moment. For now, we're going to step aside. Thanks some more of our sponsors. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Here at Redbank Valley High School Football Stadium, getting ready for this District 9 showdown between two undefeated teams. Redbank Valley, the last team to beat Central Clarion in the regular season. Redbank Valley last lost in the regular season at Port Allegheny 11 games ago. And it's now time for our Dave Jones Allstate Insurance players to watch. You're in good hands with Allstate Insurance and the Dave Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville.
Chris, I'm going to do this a little bit different tonight. I want to run a comparison at the same time. We're going to talk about their offense first. For Central Clarion, they are the number one scoring team in the state, 554 points. Redbank Valley, number 3, 484 points. Obviously led by junior Jays Ferguson, Central Clarion, number 1, and Braylon Wagner is number 9. Now to get down through their completions, Jace has completed 153 passes. Braylon has completed 140 of 193. Total yards, 224. 2,024 yards for Jace, 2,374 yards for Braylon. Yards per game, 223 for Jace, 263 for Braylon. Touchdowns, 32 for Jace, 38 for Braylon. Rushing, it's 587 yards for Jace, 302 yards for Braylon. And total yards, listen to this. Jace accounts for 288 yards of Central Clarion's offense, and Braylon accounts for 290 yards. You talk about close. Rushing, we have the Noah Arc twins, I call them, Noah Harris, Noah Nazer combined. They have 737 yards, 13 touchdowns. Drew Byers is 700 yards with 8 touchdowns. Now, here's a group of some of the best receivers in the state. We're going to start with number 24, senior Dawson Smell, almost 700 yards, 13 touchdowns. Senior Mason Klaus for Redbank, 46 catches, 843 yards, 16 touchdowns. Number 17, sophomore Mason Burford. He has 512 yards, 12 touchdowns. Ashton Kale, 701 yards, 9 touchdowns. Senior Brady Quinn. He's had 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, and Rylan Rupp, 274 yards, 3 touchdowns. And Tommy Smith, he's got 3 touchdowns, 200 yards, and Ashton George has 471 yards, 9 touchdowns.
There's just a little bit of offense going on in this game, Larry.
I think so, sir.
Who to you is going to be the offensive star for each of these football teams?
Well, you start with the quarterbacks, all right? I think it could be – I'm going to imagine I'm going to talk about some of the matchups that I'm sure these coaches are going to have against each other tonight and who's covering who. And it could be down the list maybe a third or fourth receiver that has not been, like, for example, like Mason and Ashton. Obviously, when you're looking at Redbank and Dawson and Mason Burford are two on the other side who are getting a bulk of a lot of the passings. But you might see somebody like Brady Quinn, who's done very well for himself anyways, and somebody like George on the other side. It may depend on how they defensively match up here tonight.
We'll get into some of that defense after this break. For the radio audience, we will be back in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. You're watching high school football powered by the Allegheny Grill on the YDL Sports Network and listening on Seven Mountains Media's Bigfoot Legends Radio, 101.3 FM and 94.1 FM. Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off. Prime Fitness USA is family-owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. Prime's Smart Strength equipment features the most innovative, versatile, and effective strength training technology in the world. To find out more about Prime, please visit www.primefitnessusa.com.
Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
The Bruno Iarfido Wrestling Camp, the best wrestling camp you have never heard of. The 2024 camp will be the 21st year for the Bruno Iarfido Wrestling Camp, and we will have a star-studded lineup of clinicians. The camp will once again be held in Port Allegheny, Pennsylvania, June 17th through the 21st, 2024. Check us out online at teambruno.com and like us on Facebook. We hope to see you there at the Bruno Iarfido Wrestling Camp in Port Allegheny, PA.
We're back here at Redbank Valley High School getting ready for this showdown between two undefeated teams. The Redbank Valley Bulldogs 9-0, the Central Clarion Wildcats 9-0. And we were looking at our Dave Jones All-State Insurance players to watch. We did the offense before the break. We'll now look at the defense.
Well, Central Clarion is giving up 67 points. They're among the state leaders in on defense right now. Redbank's not that far behind with only giving up 108 points. Linebackers are some of the leading tacklers, and this Braylon Beckwith has really stepped up this year. A junior, 112 tackles. He's leading the district. On the opposite side, this Caden Adams has 665 tackles. He's 50. Number 50 is a senior. Number 20, we have Charlie Hepful. He has 84 tackles, his sophomore. And Brandon Ross, a senior, number 51 tonight. He'll be wearing number 51. He moved up to the offensive line probably 4 games ago. Sack leaders, Central Clarion has 18 total. And their number one sacker is Braylon Beckwith with 5.5. Redbank Valley has 12 sacks. And number 16, sophomore Jackson Huffman, 2.5. Interceptions, 12 by the team. Jace Ferguson has 4. Redbank Valley, Ashton Kale, they also have 12, has 7 of those 12. 2 outstanding kickers here tonight, Thomas Euchert, Jr. for Clarion, and Owen Klaus for Redbank Valley. Chris, I want to just go through some of these common opponents. Score, Punksy, Central Clarion 41-13, Redbank Valley 50-27. Union AC Valley 72-0, Central Clarion 50-6, Redbank Valley. Port Allegheny 57-6, and Redbank Valley 57-13. And I'm not going to compare the Garden City game because obviously that was a game that was shortened, but these teams are that close together.
Yes, they are, Larry. I mean, it can't get much closer than this, and it's everything you could ask for in a high school football game. I mean, you can't plan it any better than this.
I mean, obviously I've been around this league for 50 years, going back to 1973, and the league coming together like this, and all the other dynamics. It's just I'm not sure I've seen it before, and I've been involved in a few of these pretty neat games.
It's going to be time for the national anthem. We're going to keep it here for that.
And Chloe Chestnut. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
What a wonderful job by those young ladies singing our national anthem tonight.
I love that verse, that harmony.
So as we, Larry, you were talking a little bit about the defensive players and who you thought was going to be before the anthem came on there.
I think, on Central Clarion's side, I mean, this Braylon Beckwith, he just kept getting better all season, and that's not to take anything from Charlie Apple. And I've been impressed all season, the games we've watched with Caden Adams and Brandon Ross. And I don't want to throw out, I think one of the better defenders in the league was we got the Redbank crowd right in front of us here, but Mason Klaus is just an outstanding DB. We watched him against Basarchik last week. So, Chris, I really think tonight the coaching staffs are going to make a big difference here because I think this is going to be a chess match. I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to match players against players and, just exactly, what kind of strategy Central Clarion's going to use and vice versa, what Redbank Valley is going to use against to try to limit. I don't think you're going to stop either of these offenses. You just need to cut back on some of the big scoring plays that they have.
We're going to step aside one last commercial break before the start of this game for the radio audience. We'll be back in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. You're watching Allegheny Grillo Foxburg High School Football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountains Media, Bigfoot Legends Radio, 101.3 FM and 94.1 FM. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford & Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford & Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford & Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford & Henry Real Estate Services. Something different. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. We're back here. It's almost time for kickoff. Just had the ceremonial coin toss. Larry, why don't you go over the captains?
All right, Jace Ferguson, number 1 for Central Clarion, number 28, Brady Quinn, number 30, Braylon Beckwith, and number 71, Colby Wright. For Redbank Valley, it was Mason Klaus, number 12, number 50, Caden Adams, number 51, Brandon Ross, and number 75, Christian Klinger.
Redbank won the toss. They'll receive. You kind of got before we went away. Larry's Cleats to the Game brought to you by the Rehab Center with 8 locations to serve you, including Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. And Larry, isn't one of the real keys to this game going to be which line actually controls the football game?
No question. I mean, that's every football game. But obviously, the things that I'm looking at is, you know, the kind of matchups they're going to have. I mean, number one, like if I'm Central Clarion, I mean, you have to shut down that little shuffle pass to Ashton Kell. One of the things I know as a coordinator, what I would have probably tried to do is slant towards that motion and then look for that trap coming back, making sure somebody in the backside. Obviously, from Redbank Valleys, you know, is that little post pattern, those underneath routes that Dawson Schmale catches and takes them for the house 40, 50 yards.
Central Clarion to kick off here. Bruno Alfredo kick off. Euchard, short kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. That was an interesting decision by Central Clarion because Euchard is capable of putting it into the end zone for touchbacks, Larry. You're a little surprised that they tried to do something tricky there.
I am. I know kicking to those two kids back there is very dangerous. And I don't know how far Euchard's been kicking the ball. It was kicking in the end zone. So, yeah, I agree with you, Chris.
So they're going to start here. Redbank will at their own 35-yard line. It is the Warren County Visitors Bureau, first quarter. The Warren County Visitors Bureau, WCVB.net. Wagner's the quarterback. Byers the sidecar. Trips to the right. Single receiver to the left. They're going to hand it to Byers. He's going to go to the left, and he's going nowhere.
He lost 5.
Over there to make the initial hit was Coleman Slater, and he is going to lose 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 15.
Okay, one of the things I saw that Central Clarion was doing, they were changing up the look of their defensive coverage, which I think is important against Redbank, because I know Coach Gunduk is calling plays based on how Central Clarion's lining up. Here
so
comes
now
the
here's
play.
A little flip pass to that is Kale, and he is ripped down by Ferguson, and there's a flag. I think they're going to get Ferguson for a face mask. This is the same referee crew that we had a week ago Thursday at Brockway, where there were 25 penalties for 250 yards. That is going to become something that you've got to plan for as a coach, doesn't it, Larry, knowing that it's a crew that looks closely for fouls?
Yes, no question. I think in a big ball game like this, make sure that you talk to your kids. You don't see his front, he turns himself. That case there, that was really placed. It looked like he had pulled on his shoulder pads, but he must have got a part of his face mask.
It's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
It'll still be second down, though. It's not an automatic first down. It'll be second down and 1 at the 44-yard line. Redbank Valley's own 44. They put a man in motion, fake it to him. Now they want to throw. They throw it. They've got Mason Klaus. Klaus has a first down and more over midfield, close to the 41-yard line of Central Clarion. It's a Canesta Builder Supply. First down for the Bulldogs.
And that's, Mason Burford had great coverage on him, and that just shows you how good this guy is. Mason Klaus about breaking tackles and moving the ball still up the field 5 or 6 more yards.
First down and 10 at the 41 of Central Clarion. Out of the gun. They fake the flip, and then they hit it to Byers. Byers up the middle. He's going to get a couple yards up to about the 39-yard line, we'll call it. So
probably about a yard and a half, 2 yards. Kind of interesting tonight. I haven't seen Cale. They're using Ashton George in the motion.
We'll bring up a second now. Cale got the one flip pass they did get. Larry did go to Cale coming this direction towards us. So out of the gun again on second down and about 8. Straight back to pass is Wagner. He wants to go deep. He's looking for Klaus and he throws it out of bounds. Defended well over there by Burford. That'll bring up a third down and 9. It's a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning third down.
Mason's a sophomore. Mason against Mason here. Height-wise, they match up.
They've got Mason Burford on Cale. Tommy Smith is on George. Dawson Smale, it looks like, is on Cale. And then you have Jace Ferguson on the inside guy over there. They're going to put George in motion. They're going to roll to the right, come back to the left, and it's high and incomplete. So after some success, Redbank's now at fourth down. And it looks like they're going to punt. So at the 39-yard line here of Central Clarion, Blaine Gold is going to get conservative. It's kind of against the current thought of a lot of the younger coaches, Larry Weiser, on that one.
Absolutely. But we have somebody under center here, though. I mean, is he moving? Okay, there he's coming back.
Huffman is going to be the punter. He is capable of throwing.
This could be a fake.
Nope, they're gonna punt it away. That's Klaus punting it. It's gonna bounce at about the 15 and roll. Can they save it? They cannot. It goes into the end zone for a touchback, and we'll be back in 15 seconds.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
First possession for Central Clarion. It'll be the junior Jace Ferguson. He'll work out of the gun. He's going to go 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. The sidecar looks like it's Noah Harrison. Oh, it's Nazer. And then it was Harrison, but Ferguson keeps it. Ferguson, the ball is loose. Is it Redbank Valley football? We're waiting for a signal. They're going to say that he was down before the fumble. I'm going to assume that's the no yard mark, no number, even at the 10 yards here on the field there.
Looks like he got about 4 yards.
Looks like, well, actually, yeah, it looks like he's at the 24-yard line. So second down and 6. Smith and Heineman, double tight end formation on the right side for the Wildcats with Harrison the sidecar. They're going to give it to Noah Harrison, and Noah Harrison goes nowhere. He's going to lose yards. Back to about the original line of scrimmage, the 20-yard line. Host the Bulldogs were all over that place.
There's some of the checkmate game stuff I'm talking about, like Clarion flipped their line because Redbank's matching up personnel. to personnel over there on the defensive line. When they did it, Redbank was successful. Was able to flip back over, and they slanted right into that play.
So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. It's a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. 3rd down for the Wildcats. Back to throw is Ferguson. He's looking, and it's picked off! It's picked off by Klaus at the 30. That's Macy Klaus with the interception. Only the 4th thrown by Ferguson this year. And Klaus returns it to about the 20-yard line of Central Clarion. So the first mistake of the game made by Jace Ferguson.
And Jace, unfortunately for Central Clarion, was looking that way, and Klaus is a guy that you cannot fool. And he undercut that and made a great play on the ball.
He returns it to the 19, so the Bulldogs will have 1st down and 10 inside the Pizza Hut red zone. Nobody out-pizzas the Hut. PizzaHut.com.
Come on, man. Blow them out right now. Impose your will.
We got 2x2s here. Twin receivers on both sides.
Out of the gun, putting a man in motion.
Comes Ashton.
They're going to fake that to him, and now they're going to throw it, and he throws it behind the intended receiver over there. That was, I do believe, Carson Gold was the intended receiver.
That almost was undercut for an interception. If he had actually thrown it, Dawson Smell was coming up on that ball.
So 2nd down and 10 at the 19 of Central Clarion, Redbank Valley here. 8:30 to play in the first quarter. First quarter brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau, WCVB.net. Now there's some motion, but they're going to look like they're going to get the offside, I think, here on Central Clarion. They're going to conference. So we're going to have a conference here to see whether this is offside or false start. Looks like it's going to be offside. It is. It's a Showcase Homes penalty, the second one against Central Clarion. Will move the ball to the 14, and now it's 2nd down and 5. And that's a huge penalty, Larry.
Absolutely. You don't want to be getting them any closer to the goal line for sure down here.
2nd and 5 from the 14. Out of the gun is Wagner. He rolls to his right, looking to throw, being chased. He's going to run it. He's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds inside the 10 at about the 9-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal for the Bulldogs at the 9-yard line of Central Clarion.
Now, Braylon obviously has not run the ball as much as Jace has, but that just shows you the kind of speed he has to get around the corner there.
It's actually closer yardage-wise than you would suspect, though, Larry. You know, like, it's like maybe 500 yards to 300 yards.
Right.
He'll come out of the gun again, Wagner does. Puts a man in motion. He's going to hand it to Byers, and Byers is wrestled to the ground. I think that was Brady Quinn on the stop.
It's a play I was talking about, that they were faking that little shuffle pass, and they came back, trapping back away from the motion.
So it'll be 2nd down here from the 9. Wagner rolls. Wagner throws. Wagner completes it to Kale. And Kale is out of bounds at about the 1 or 2 yard line. They're going to put him down at the 1. So it'll be a 3rd down and goal at the 1 for Redbank Valley.
Most teams run this, whether it's college level 2, the two receivers go down inside on and the receiver coming in motion does a little flat run. Now, Redbank ran a little bit different. They ran it more. They threw the pass behind the line of scrimmage, typically.
And now we've got a stoppage in play. I'm not sure what this is all about, but the officials are going to confer. Oh, they moved the football up. Okay. They had the football mismarked on the field. It'll be 3rd down and goal. Wagner out there. He's got Huffman and that is Byers with him.
This could be a quarterback keep on this one.
Instead, he hands it to Byers, and Byers stumbling. Stopped short of the goal line. It's 4th down and goal. He might have lost a yard. It's 4th and goal at the 2.
Decision coach has got to make here.
4th and goal. Field goals aren't going to win this football game. They're going to go for it here on 4th down and goal. 4th and goal at the 2.
Watch for a roll out here, obviously to the right.
They've got 2 receivers that way, 3 receivers that way. Single receiver to the left, Byers the sidecar to the left of Wagner. Wagner looks like he might have changed the play. Now he comes under center. Takes the step, wants to sneak it. Sneaks it forward.
He didn't make it.
I don't think he got it.
No.
He's down at the 1 yard line. He is stopped short. Byers is stopped short, and Central Clarion's defense holds. So the Central Clarion defense makes the first real big stop of this game, stopping Braylon Wagner at the 1 yard line on a quarterback sneak on 4th down and goal. So Central Clarion will take over at their own 1 with 6:57 to play here in the Warren County Visitors Bureau, first quarter.
99 and a half.
Now Central Clarion, they're very close to giving up 2 points here. They need to come up with a positive play here. Now what do you do?
They're going to go under center, which they very rarely do, and there's whistles all over the place. Flag on the play. Again, with it is going to be a false start. How much further back can you push them, though, Larry?
Half the distance will put a, 2-inch line?
Yeah, they were at the 4-inch line. Now they're at the 2-inch line. So it's still basically 1st down and 10. We'll call it 1st down and 10 and a half. 1st and 10 and a half. Will they go under center again? I was a little surprised they went under center. Kind of gives away what they're going to do here. It looks like they're going to go under center with Ferguson, and he's going to go straight up the middle. And he's going to fight for about 4 yards out to the 5 yard line or so. So that's a nice play for Ferguson on 1st down. It'll bring up a 2nd down in about 6. Call it 7. They're going to mark him at the 4. So Hoffman made the tackle in the middle there, but it'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it 7 for Central Clarion at the 4. They need to get out to the 11. Out of the gun now is Ferguson. He's going to keep it again. Looks for some room to run, and he's going to be tackled after he gets over the 5 to about the 8 yard line. So it'll be up a 3rd down and 3 here. It's a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 3rd down. 3rd and 3 for the Wildcats with 6 minutes and change. Actually, 6 minutes exactly now to go here on a running first quarter clock. First quarter brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau.
That was a nice move on his part because on the right side of Redbank's defense, both Adams and Klinger were running a stunt there. And he ran off for the opposite offensive side of Redbank's left that play. Looks like Adams is going to come again on the inside.
Ferguson's going to keep it again. He tries to get to the outside. He does. He's got a 1st down, and he's got room. He's out over the 20, out to about the 22, 23 yard line. It's going to be a Tenesta Builder Supply 1st down for the Wildcats.
A lot of people don't realize how physical he is as a runner. I mean, we both watched him against Port Allegheny. Stiff arm and knocked two potential tacklers down.
So Central Clarion, which started at its own 4-inch line, has moved out to the 23 on 3 running plays by Jace Ferguson. 1st down and 10 for Ferguson. Central Clarion will have 2 backs in the backfield with him in the shotgun. Single receiver to the right is Burford. They're going to hand it to, that I think is Nazer. It's Noah Nazer on the carry.
Good number 7 up. Almost looked like a 1 at first, and it definitely wasn't Jace.
Well, I knew it wasn't Jace, and he's going to get out to about the 30-yard line where it'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. So Central Clarion keeping the ball on the ground here on this drive.
And I'm watching how they're matching up here. This is really neat to watch. They got Ashton Kale up against Mason Burford. Of course, Kale's he leads in interceptions right now. And
we'll go out of the gun. Two backs sidecarring. They're going to hand it. No, Ferguson's going to keep it, and he's going to get sacked. Ferguson's going to get sacked back at about the 21. He thought about running after he faked the handoff.
And number 51, Brandon Ross, they've seemed to moved him down inside. He got good initial pressure, forcing Ferguson up into the pocket.
We'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. Maybe not quite 9, maybe 8.
Right here.
Well, actually, 3rd down and 14. I take that back. It's
probably more like 12.
Yeah, he's got to get out to the 34, and he's about at the 21. Looking to throw. Still looking. Doesn't have anybody open. Still looking. Now he's going to throw it, and he's got Brady Quinn. And Brady Quinn's got a first down around midfield. So Brady Quinn got open, got behind the guy, and gets out to midfield for a first down.
So I talked about early on in the game, Chris, you were talking about players that may make a difference here. You're taking Burford and you're taking Burford out of the game, and you get somebody like Brady Quinn.
So first down and 10 on the Tonesta Builder Supply pickup of 29 yards. It's first down and 10 at midfield for the Wildcats. You take a long time looking over. Now I think we're going to get a timeout.
You see the clock, Chris? 3:50. Neither team has scored yet.
We're going to take it with them. We'll be back here in 45 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D9 and 10 Sports.com, listening on 7 Mountains Media. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Back here at Redbank Valley, first down and 10 after the Framorelli Sales and Service timeout by Central Clarion. When your car takes the timeout, Framorelli Sales and Service can get you moving again. Framorelli Sales and Service in Brockway, Framorelli.com. First down and 10 at midfield for the Wildcats. Ferguson out of the gun. 2 receivers each side. Now he puts one of them. That's Smale in motion. Throws it over, and it's incomplete.
Looked like usually brought his arm down to the side on that and didn't quite get the accuracy.
That one was intended for Quinn. Smale's the one that made the catch out to midfield. So my bad. 26 and 20.
28.
No, 28
Quinn
made the catch.
Yeah, 28 made the catch.
Yeah, Brady made the catch, and then Brady almost they intended that one for him as well. So I had that correct. Sorry about that, folks. So it'll bring up a second down and 10 at midfield. This drive started at the half-a-yard line for Central Clarion. Ferguson out of the gun again. Now he empties the backfield. He's going to keep it, running to the right, and he is mad, and he's still running, and finally he is torn to the ground by Christian Klinger, but he took on, I think it was Jackson Huffman, straight on, and just basically shrugged him off.
Jackson's no small person either.
So pickup of 3 there, up to the 47. It'll bring a third down and 7 as the clock runs to 3:21 here.
Redbank's elected to go. I like what they're doing there. They're running a 3-3, and they're blitzing 1 or 2 of those linebackers and keeping one back. And then secondary, they're covering the flats over there with the one linebacker.
So out of the gun, 3 receivers to the left. Ferguson rolls that way, wants to throw it that way. Now he's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to be shy of the first down up to the 43-yard line. It'll bring up a 4th and 3. In this situation, Blaine Gold punted earlier. We'll see what Davey Eggleton decides to do.
I don't know. His defense has played pretty well. I mean, the role would be here. But this is for most of our folks out, and you understand this is an inconsequential game. Both these teams are going to go on and play, and we think both could possibly win the district title for each of their groups for the A and Double A. But
so they're going to go for it here. They leave Ferguson out here. They go 3 receivers to the left. Ferguson back to throw. Now he's going to throw it over here to Quinn. Quinn makes a man miss. He's got a first down and more. He's at the 35 and out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. I think it was it Klaus that had a shot at him?
Klaus had a shot, which is very unusual for him. He's one of the better defensive backs in the league, if not the top 3.
So it's a first down at the 34-yard line. That's the Builder Supply. First down for the Central Clarion Wildcats. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. No score between Central Clarion and Redbank Valley. Out of the gun is Ferguson. 2 receivers to each side. Now he puts one of them in motion, and he's going to hand it on a jet sweep to Brady Quinn. And Quinn,
what an outstanding play. That's Klaus, isn't it? The Owen
at the 34-yard line for a loss of 1.
That was Owen Klaus coming through, knifing through to make that play. It looked like Brady was going to go at least for 5, 6, 7, 8 yards.
Yeah, that's the same play that Redbank runs as a pass. That was a running play for Clarion, the jet sweep, where they just handed it to Brady Quinn. They're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be second down and 10. So Smale will come out here to the far right. Single receiver to the left, double tight end formation. Ferguson's going to keep it, and he's going to be tackled at about the 30-yard line, and there's a flag down on the play.
Looks like one of the Central Clarion kids had his hands up. They must be calling it for holding.
It is a hold on the Wildcats. Third penalty on Central Clarion. None so far on Redbank Valley. That'll bring up, they'll move that ball all the way back to the 43 and then wind the clock. It's at the 43-yard line, second down and 20. They'll go out of the gun with 2 receivers on each side. Ferguson back to pass. Ferguson screen pass, gives it off to Quinn. Brady Quinn's got the yardage back and more as he gets up to about the 31-yard line. And it'll bring up a third down. And we'll call him at the 30. So 31-yard line. Third down and 7. It's probably getting actually third down. And I saw Brady's dad, Jess, over there, wanted him to cut that, and he didn't.
I watched Jimmy Kerr, who's an all-conference lineman, going up against Brandon Ross. Jimmy got the position on him, but Brandon's giving him fits there.
Looking to throw. He throws it. He's got a receiver. That's Burford. Burford, I think, is going to have a first down as he's knocked out of bounds with 12.6 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
George 17 on the tackle.
That's a good call because I've been watching Ashton, who's obviously pretty quick, but he's been pulling out, and Redbank's really focusing on not giving up the deep ball here tonight.
So they're going to run the clock, and I don't think Central Clarion has any plans to run another play here in the first quarter. A little bit of a surprise as we go to the first quarter break. No score here between Redbank Valley and Central Clarion. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on 7 Mountains Media's 101.3 FM and 94.1 FM Bigfoot Legends Radio. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
All American HQ in Chippenville is your gift headquarters no matter the occasion. All American HQ always has the perfect gift for that love. Back here as we head to the second quarter.
It's fourth down. They didn't get the first.
Oh, they did not give him the first down. Wow. Thought he had that first down. They say he didn't have it, so it's 4th down and 1 here at the 25-yard line. They're going to go empty the backfield. Ferguson, look for him to sneak here. Now he comes under center. He's going to sneak, and he's going to get the first down.
Easily, yeah.
Which is probably right because I'm pretty sure Burford had the first down there, Larry. It was right in front of me here. And now he easily has the first down. So it'll be a 1st down and 10 at the.
This has the potential of being a 99 and 8-inch drive here. 99 yards and 8 inches.
So they're at the 23-yard line here are the Wildcats, just underway here in the second quarter.
If I'm right, they've eaten up about 5 or 6 minutes in this drive, too.
Second quarter brought to you by Phoenix Center Metals in Brockway. Out of the gun is Ferguson, puts a man in motion.
Got pressure.
He's not going to hand it to him. Instead, he wants to throw. He's got a man out there. That's Smale, and it is broken up.
That's Ashton Kell.
Ashton Kell on the pass breakup. Had pretty good coverage on.
Yeah, just turned a little bit late on that. He stopped to make a play on it.
So they'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. You know, it's been so easy for their receivers and their quarterback all year, Larry, that them playing somebody where the coverage is a little tighter, Jace Ferguson seems to be a little indecisive right now on what he wants to do with the football.
But I think after that interception, I think he
2nd down and 10 at the 23. They're going to hand it off. That is Nazer. Nazer is going to get inside the 20 down to about the 16-yard line. So Central Clarion enters the Pizza Hut red zone. Nobody out Pizza Hut. PizzaHut.com. Pizza Hut in Clarion. Pizza Hut in Brookville. They'll mark it right outside the 15-yard line.
And Central Clarion's lead tackler, their number 30, had a nice block on that play.
Braylon Beckwith. So it'll be 3rd down in about 2. 3rd and 2 from just outside the 15. It's a long 2. Ferguson in the gun. Puts a man in motion. That's Beckwith. He's going to hand it to Harrison. Harrison cuts in. And Harrison, I do believe, with the second effort, has a 1st down. So it's going to be a 1st down and 10 at the 12. It's a Tenesto Builder Supply 1st down. So seeing Central Clarion do this drive in a little bit of a different manner than we're used to, Larry, not much passing. They're going to the ground game.
An old school game, huh?
The old ball coach approves of that, I'm sure.
Well, I'm kind of interested to see what Redbank has. They've been running a 3-3 and then alternating some of their blitzing backers there. And Adams and Klinger have been alternating gaps up there, which has given Central Clarion a little bit of problems.
Good again to Harrison. Harrison picking his way inside the 10 down to about the 6 or the 7, where it'll be 2nd down. Call it about 4.
They got to get a hat on back there. Yeah, they're not tagging with you.
It'll be a 2nd down here.
10 on the tackle.
Clock rolls to 9:45. The play
Still
scoreless
in this.
second quarter.
They're basically running these plays right off tackle there.
Out of the gun. Ferguson's going to keep it. He cuts it up, and Jace Ferguson has a Daddy's in Clarion touchdown for the Wildcats. Jace Ferguson from 7 yards out gives Central Clarion a 7-0 lead.
That was a 99-yard drive. I think took up to over 8 minutes on it. And, one of the things they really did well right there was they faked that same play they were running, but they used Beckwith as a lead blocker for Ferguson coming back to that side there. It was I've never seen him run that play. It was a good call.
And now we've got flags on the extra point, and it's going to be a false start on the Wildcats. So that's going to be
the fourth penalty.
And that's going to push them back 5 yards and make it a little longer for Euchre. Now, Euchre hit a 42-yard field goal last week, so more than capable of this extra point from 25.
He's in the center of the field, too, so I don't look at it as being a problem here for him.
Euchre's kick is up. Euchre's kick is perfect.
He could have kicked that from another 25 or 30 yards back here.
We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountains Media Radio. Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. At Redbank Valley High School, where it is Central Clarion up 7-0.
Yeah, one of the things that people kept asking, how long do you play your starters here in this game? And I said, for the standing purposes, it's a meaningless game. But for these players, it's a lot of pride. So the question is, should you be pulling them out? And I think, it would be a tough call.
Bruno Alfredo kickoff. It's on the ground. It's going to be fielded at the 20-yard line, and then tripping over his own feet is Kale out at about the 20. Was that Mason?
That was Owen.
Owen Klaus.
He said it's tough to read these numbers. Redbanks, and they're all black and red. There's not much highlighting.
Mason is 12. He is the red legs.
So it'll be at the 26-yard line. That was a 99.5-yard drive for the touchdown after they stopped Braylon Wagner on fourth down on a 1 yard, on a fourth down and goal play from the 2. They stopped him a half a yard short, and then Central Clarion goes on a 99-yard drive to take the 7-0 lead with 9:26 to go. Can Redbank answer? They put a man in motion. That's Kale. They're going to hand it to Byers. Byers up the middle for a yard or so, and that's going to be it as he gets out to about the 29-yard line.
And number 75 from Klinger put one heck of a block on Hayden Hyman that time.
Saw Hayden up at the rehab center in Clarion yesterday, getting some good treatment from Dr. Isaac Greeley and staff up there, getting ready for tonight's football game. Isaac, great football player and wrestler at Port Allegany. Wagner throws, and he throws behind, and that ball was almost picked off.
Braylon Beckwith almost picked that ball off. I just don't see – I do not believe that Braylon Wagner saw him coming from his linebacker position. It was almost like a T.J. Watt interception the other day.
So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for Redbank Valley, and the offense needs to get something going here for the Bulldogs. They had fantastic field position last time at the 19 and couldn't score. Now it's 3rd down and 9. Back to throw is Wagner. He wants to go deep. He's got a man there. Oh, my goodness. What a catch What a catch by, I think that's Mason Klaus. Mason Klaus, though, is down right now after making that catch at the 32-yard line. I think he landed on the football,
Absolutely.
might have knocked the wind out of him.
Right.
But what a catch there by Mason Klaus. And he's up now at the 34-yard line of Central Clarion. And it's a first down and 10 for Redbank Valley. Tennis Motor Supply, first down.
And that was a great throw by Braylon.
So they just let Mason Klaus use his speed there, and that speed was killer. He makes the diving catch, highlight reel catch. And it's first down and 10 for Redbank Valley at the 34-yard line of Central Clarion. Out of the gun, puts a man in motion, that's Kale. Fake the flip to him. Now they want to come over here, and they've got George. That is Ashton George. He's got it up over the 30 to about the 27-yard line. We'll bring up a second down and about 3 or 4. Call it 3. Second down and 3 for Redbank Valley.
And Dawson Smell's been alternating his coverage up and on him. And that time when he was in his retreating there.
There's the flip pass to Kale in Central Clarion and Hayden Hindman. We're waiting for it. Hindman with the tackle for a loss back at the 30-yard line. That is a Larson's garbage service tackle for a loss. Redbank might want to take that play, throw it in the trash, and have Larson's garbage service come and haul it away.
I'll guarantee Central Clarion worked on it a lot this week.
My guess is they're not going to put that in the trash. That's their staple play, but have the sponsorship, Larson'sGarbageService.com. Third down and 5 at the 30. We'll call it 6 at the 30. Wagner out of the gun. Looking to throw.
Pressure
Steps
coming.
up, throws it over the middle. He's got a man. That's a first down. That is, I do believe, Rylan Roop. Nope, they're going to say it's Kale on the catch.
First and 10, Redbank.
No, Larry, who do you think had that? I didn't think Kale had that.
I thought Rap had it.
Roop.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
13.
He just got back in the lineup this week.
First and 10 from the 13.
First down and 10 at the 13 as Redbank Valley enters the Pizza Hut red zone, trailing 7-0. Wagner rolls to his right, throws that way. He's got a man. That's Rupp again. And Roop is down at about the
It's like 5-yard line.
5-yard line where it'll be a second down and 4. They can get a first down at the 1 as we've rolled down under 6:45 to play here in the Phoenix Center at Metals. Second quarter, 7-0 Central Clarion. Redbank Valley on the move at the Wildcats 5.
There's that motion play again, and Clarion's got a rotated secondary to get in and cover that.
So Byers the side card, trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Wagner looks, he's going to
good play.
option pitch, and Byers is into the end zone for the Redbank Valley touchdown. It's a Denny's Clarion touchdown on a 5-yard run by Byers, and Redbank Valley is back within 1. So Byers on the option goes 5 yards to get Redbank back within a point here. And Owen Klaus to kick the extra point. That kick is up. That kick is good, and we're tied at 7 with 6:19 to play in the first half. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on 7 Miles Media. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 7-7 Redbank Valley in Central Clarion. Cliff Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. We're back here at
That play, Chris, is always. I mean, when I come into this league, of course, Jimmy Kelly was running that option. That's a tough play to defend in a goal line defense, and you want your DN to kind of not commit to the quarterback or the which Central Clarion's kid did, but then he got the pitch out. Now you had a corner that was probably a man-to-man coverage, had to come off that to make a tackle.
bouncing kick, and the ball was on the ground. And now, wait, is he down? Yeah, they're going to say he was down when he touched it at the 21-yard line. That was
Brendan Wright.
Yeah, Brendan Wright covering it. So he'll be down at the 21, which is where Central Clarion will take over. They went 99 yards on their last drive to take a 7-0 lead. Redbank Valley just answered with the Byers touchdown run. It's a Daddy's and Clarion touchdown. You'll never have to worry about getting touchdown-type food when you go to Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion.
Central Clarion is staying with their 3-back look here. They got Beckwith in there, kind of a lead blocker in the play, and they're going to come outside on that.
Nazer has it, and Nazer will pick his way for about 6 yards, maybe. We'll call it 6 out to the 27. So to bring up a 2nd down and 4. Nice first down, keeping the chains in front of them for the Wildcats there.
Looks like Coach Eggleton and his staff have elected to, since Redbank's playing this 3-3, to stay with the running game.
Nazer and Harrison will be the sidecars to Ferguson, who's in this gun. They're going to keep it with Ferguson. Ferguson is going to get stood up at about the 29-yard line, maybe the 29.5, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 2. It's a plumbing, heating, air conditioning 3rd down.
That was the same play they ran for a touchdown earlier. I think Jace got a little bit too quick then because the blocks were set up and he may have been able to get outside here.
Call it the 30, so it's going to be a 3rd down and a long one. And Central Clarion looking over, gets their call.
Come on, Dave, big play right here.
Ferguson now looks over again. Clock down to 8. Play clock's down to 5. 4, 3, 2, and he takes the snap, and he's going to keep it and run. And he is going to be, where they're marking it, it's a first down. Yeah, where they're marking it, it's a first down. So they're going to give him a first down out at about the 33-yard line. So they'll run the clock here down to 4:40 to play here in the second quarter, brought to you by Phoenix Generated Metals in
That was a generous spot, bud.
Brockway. So first down and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Stick.
Ferguson out of the gun, puts a man in motion. That's Beckwith. He's going to keep it. He's trying to bounce to the outside, makes one man miss, but he's not going to make the second man miss. And Redbank thinks they have the football, and the officials are going to say that he's down, I think. They're going to say he's down. Clock shouldn't be stopped here, actually.
Come on, bud.
But Ashton Cale came away with the football, but they're going to say that it is still Central Clarion ball at the 34-yard line.
Obviously, the crowd's not happy with that call.
We're on the Redbank side. I'm pretty sure the crowd on the other side is extremely happy with the call. And I honestly don't know one way or the other.
I couldn't see it because it obviously the tackle took right place in front of all the players on the sidelines here.
At the 34-yard line. Ferguson will flip the throw.
There he is.
Ferguson throws. He's got a man, but catching it and and going down immediately at the 39 is Burford. And so it'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 here for the Wildcats. Or is it? Yeah, it's 3rd down. I thought it was 3rd down. It is 3rd down.
Third down, and they're bringing their passing group in.
Yeah, they're bringing it. So Kemmer and Smale and Quinn are in. I'm just not used to seeing Central Clarion bring in a whole new set of guys here. Back to throw. Looks over. He's got Smale. Smale's got the first down, and he'll be tackled right there at the 45-yard line, but it's a first down for Dawson Smale. Another Penesta Builder Supply first down for the Wildcats at the...
I like the call there. I mean, they threw the hitch over there and had. Redbank's bailing again. Strategically, they're trying to prevent the big play, him going down the field.
So they're at the 44, clock running at 2:25 here in quarter number 2. Out of the gun is Ferguson. Central Clarion has 2 timeouts left.
First and 10 from the 44.
Looking to throw is Ferguson. Looks, he's got Smith. Smith has it. Smith is over at midfield, and then Smith will stay in bounds. I think that's a mistake by Tommy Smith. He fights for yardage. He's going to get the first down out at the 44-yard line. But, Larry, you had a chance to get out of bounds and stop that clock.
You know, look at it 2 ways there. It could be they can score in 2 minutes here. I mean, and running the clock and not let Redbank have the ball again could be another way of looking at it too, Chris.
Yeah, it is, definitely, Larry. Yeah. 44-yard line.
No back. They're in their Hawaii 5-0 group here.
Ferguson, shotgun.
3 receivers to the right. Ferguson looks to throw. Ferguson stands back. Ferguson lots of contact.
Yeah, there should be a flag.
That flag was really late, but that flag is the correct flag. I had no choice but to throw that flag. Yeah. I mean, that's pass interference if I've ever seen pass interference. As Burford went right, had a guy go went to catch the ball and ran right into a Redbank defender. You can't do that. And it'll be a first down and 10.
Give us a break.
We'll bring the ball down to the 29-yard line. First down and 10. Minute 43 to play. First penalty on Redbank Valley, but it's a big one, a 15-yarder that gives the Wildcats a first down at the 29-yard line.
You would think it for play territory. They're staying with their 5-0 offense here.
Out of the gun, Ferguson with 3 receivers to the left. He rolls to the right, throws to the right. He's got a man. That's Tommy Smith. Smith is inside the 15 and fights his way to about we'll see the 11, 12. They're going to call him out of bounds at the 13, but Central Clarion has entered the Pizza Hut red zone at the 13-yard line. Nobody out pizzas the Hut, pizzahut.com. Boy, they're going to say he wasn't out of bounds there. I thought he was out of bounds, Larry, didn't you?
Obviously, we can't see real well from over here, but yeah.
It really looked like he was out of bounds there, and that shouldn't have run the clock, but they ran the clock. Not that Central Clarion really cares. It's probably better for them with a minute and 20, now a minute and 15 on a running clock, and now Redbank Valley wants a timeout. We're going to take it with them with a minute 13 to go here in the first half. 7-7, Central Clarion, Redbank. Central Clarion driving. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com, and 7 Mountains Media in 30 seconds.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Back here in New Bethlehem, where Central Clarion and Redbank are tied at 7 with a minute 13 to go here in the first half. But Central Clarion has a first down and goal at the 14-yard line of Redbank Valley.
I think that's a good timeout from Blaine. I think he wants to talk to his kids about some of the things that Central Clarion does down here and make sure he has the right matchup against offenders.
So they're going to go first down and 10 at the 13, at the 14. Out of the gun is Ferguson. He's going to keep the ball. He cuts inside, still on his feet, carrying defenders with him. He's going to have a first down at about the 1, maybe the 2, with a minute 6 to play. It's going to be a Tenesta Builder Supply first down. We'll call it the 2.
They brought Braylon Beckwith back in there, who's doing a heck of a job at a fullback. So not as an outstanding linebacker, he's proven to be a pretty good blocking back here tonight.
Clock runs under 50 seconds. Central Clarion with 18 on the play clock, in no hurry here to run a play. Now they're going to come up to the line with 10 on the play clock.
Take a guess who's going to get the ball?
I'm going to guess Ferguson here as he goes under center, and he will attempt to sneak it, but nice defensive play over there. That was Mason Klaus.
Mason Klaus.
And now Central Clarion will take a timeout with 24 seconds to go. It's their second timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll return in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network. Listening on Seven Mountains Media, 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM. Be back in 30. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. Here it's second down and goal from the 2 with 24.1 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 7-7 Central Clarion and Redbank. Ferguson will go under center for the Wildcats. He's going to hand it to Beckwith, and Beckwith fights his way for that Daddies in Clarion touchdown. Braylon Beckwith gives the Wildcats a 13-7 lead on a 2-yard touchdown run.
It looked like one of the things they did is in the last play, Christian Klinger clogged that hole up the middle. That time, Central Clarion double-teamed him and got him neutralized a little bit to allow them to push the ball in.
So Euchred on to kick the extra point.
Euchred for the point, number 10.
Will be out of the hold of Smith. Snap, hold is down, kick is up. That kick is good, and it's 14-7 Central Clarion. Will return in 30 seconds.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Back here at Redbank Valley Football Field where Central Clarion has taken a 14-7 lead on a Daddies in Clarion 2-yard touchdown run by Braylon Beckwith with 20 seconds to go here in the first half.
Now, here's the situation. Do you kick it to any one of those guys up back there or take a chance that Thomas kicks it in the end zone? Any one of those three, the Klaus brothers and Owen Kell could bring this thing back the whole way.
They're going to keep it on the ground, and it's going to be taken out there. I think that was that might have been number 10, Caden Nieswanger. Not sure. I think it was Nieswanger. So 15 seconds left. It'll be a first down and 10 for Redbank. Nieswanger had that, so I was right there, and it'll be at the 31 with 15 seconds to go. 2 timeouts left for Redbank Valley.
Yes.
With an explosive team, an explosive offense, and a good kicker. I think they might try for some points here, Larry.
Yes, I would agree with you 100%. And like we said, it's bragging rights who wins this game, but what counts is what comes down from this game on.
So they're going to go with 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Out of the gun is, and now we've got a flag, and there's a delay of game. Man, is there anything that a coach can't take more, Larry, than a delay of game out of a kickoff situation?
Absolutely.
So delay of game will drive them back 5 yards to the 25. Going to remain in the 3-back look. Now they're going to bring Roop into the backfield, and they're going to just hand it to him. And Central Clarion and Hyman wasn't full, but there is a flag. There's a flag down, and I think they might have gotten a face mask on Hayden Hyman.
Yes.
So a personal foul face mask on Hyman. So Hyman wasn't full, but he got too much of the mask. And now Redbank Valley will call its second timeout because that was a running play and the clock won't stop. I don't like that rule there. When it's a defensive penalty, the clock should stop. Well, we're going to have a special treat for you guys at halftime. We've got Bryce Brinkley back here along with, let's see who else we got here. We got Derek Smale and is that Miller? Mr. Miller? Yes, it is. Tanner Miller and Wyatt Watterson. So we had a whole bunch of the Clarion Bobcat state championship baseball team with us here tonight. We'll have them at halftime in a little bit. But first, we got 10 seconds to go, 10.9 to be exact. Ball is out at the 37-yard line here for Redbank Valley.
We could see a Hail Mary here.
A little surprised that Central Clarion isn't back a little further.
A little bit. I'd love to see their backers back there if I was. You might see.
So now they're going to put a man in motion. That's Kale. Wagner looks to throw.
Right.
They're going to go short.
Little quick screen there.
And Central Clarion not fooled at all.
I'm going to guess.
Tommy Smith was over there along with Mason Klaus, and I think that's going to do it here.
Okay, I thought he took a timeout.
He did not. That'll be it for our half with Central Clarion leading 14-7 over Redbank Valley. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com, listening on Seven Mountains Media's Bigfoot Legends Radio, 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
What are you doing?
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in North Central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
All-American HQ in Chippenville is your gift headquarters no matter the occasion. All-American HQ always has the perfect gift for that loved one or friend. From engraved cutting boards and coffee mugs to personalized sports apparel, All-American HQ has you covered. At All-American HQ, they'll put almost anything on almost everything. AllAmericanHQ.com. With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
Time where Central Clarion leads Redbank Valley 14-7. It's time for our Tap and Pay Plus halftime show. Tap and Pay Plus, fundraising made easy. Fund, earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandpayplus.com. That's tap the letter N plus.com. We have a special co-orthodontics halftime interview here. We've got members of the Central Clarion, the Clarion Area Bobcat State Championship baseball team with the headphones on. It is Derek Smale, who will be a junior. Also there you have Tanner Miller, Wyatt Watterson, and Bryce Brinkley. Guys, first of all, thanks for coming up and joining us at halftime tonight.
You're welcome.
So, guys, I just wanted to bring you up because, you guys won that state title, but you really didn't get a chance to maybe, obviously you talk with me and but then the summer happened, and I don't know how many people really had an opportunity to see you guys after that. And, I thought tonight would be a great opportunity to just talk a little bit about some of, what it feels like to still be a state champion. I'm sure it's had plenty of time now to kind of sink in and all that. What's it kind of like being a state champ?
It feels good, but, it wasn't during the school season, so I don't know. It just feels good.
It was something that started to build for you guys when you were little. 7, 8 years old. You guys you all played together, and you've all played together for a long time. How much did that help what you guys were doing?
Coach Jewett doesn't really like the way we talk to each other. It's kind of like harping on each other the whole time. So he makes us run or something, but it doesn't affect anyone.
Hey, Derek, why don't you hand the headphones over to Bryce there, and we'll talk to Bryce here for a moment. Bryce, you guys have been putting in a lot of work this fall. You aren't just resting on the fact that you're state champions. You're not resting on the idea that you have 8 starters back for that team. Tell people a little bit about what you guys are doing right now to prepare for the baseball season, which is still 4 months away.
Well, we had a fall ball in the fall here. We went down to Pittsburgh every Sunday and played 2 games, which helped us as a team stay together. And we've been putting a lot of work at the garage over in Shippenville, just doing hitting drills and other things to keep us in shape for baseball, and looking to redo it next year.
Hey, why don't you hand Tanner? I know Tanner's not the most talkative guy here, but we're going to make him talk a little bit here. Tanner Miller with us now. Tanner, talk a little bit about, there's a great group of freshmen that is going to be joining what is already a very talented team. How much is that pushing the rest of you guys to just get a little bit better, knowing that there's guys there wanting to maybe take some of your playing time from you?
It'll help us push us a lot further because the group above us or below us is they're a pretty good group, and it's going to push the older ones to help motivate them to see what they got coming up.
All right, how about giving Wyatt? We'll get Wyatt on here before we let you guys go. But Wyatt Watterson now. Wyatt, how much, knowing that everybody's going to be gunning for you this year. Last year, you guys were kind of the guys coming up, and DuBois Central Catholic was the team that everybody was gunning for. You ended up getting them in both the district title game and the state title game. But now you guys are going to be the hunted. Does that change the mentality of how you have to approach things?
No, not at all. We just have to stick to our game plan. We were the underdogs going into this year. They got us first matchup, and we were able to figure them out and get them in the D9 in the state championship. So overall, it's nice to be on top, but we got to keep the underdog mentality.
Hey, guys, I really appreciate you taking a little bit of time to come up here at halftime and talk with us, not only our YDL Network audience, but also the radio audience as well today. So, first of all, again, congratulations on the state title. I know now that's now moved beyond that, and it's good luck in the upcoming 2024 season. I'm sure that we'll be doing a lot of your games again this year on the YDL Sports Network. So thanks, guys, for joining us. Folks, we're going to step aside. We will take a 3-minute break. You've been watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyync.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Back here, we don't need to watch Coach Al eat. We can go back here to the Redbank Valley Marching Band. We'll kind of let them play here a little bit. I think we might have caught them at the do they have another set coming up? I hope they have another set coming up because I'd like to get them in here if we can. Red Bank Valley March, they do have another set coming up, so we will stay here for the Red Bank Valley Marching Band. Great job there by the Redbank Valley Marching Band. We're going to step aside, thanks to more of our sponsors here. We'll return in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountains Media. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford and Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford and Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford and Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford and Henry Real Estate Services, something different. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. We're back here. They have Joe's Pizza up here in the press box, and there's nothing better than Joe's Pizza when you come to New Bethlehem, PA.
Everybody's scrambling up here right now.
Yeah, everybody's scrambling up there right now. Is right, Larry. As we really haven't gotten much into that first half, Larry, but are you a little surprised it's only 14-7?
I am, and I'll tell you what, I'm really fascinated from an old coach standpoint watching both of these good staffs work against each other in the game of chess they're playing. And, we talked about early on about, trying to take away some of their top players. Of course, Braden Wagner did get one to Mason Klaus down there. It was a heck of a catch, and which led to their score. But I think the back killer really, Chris, was that 99 and 8-inch drive that really was a tough place for Central Clarion to come out of, and it looked like at different times Redbank had it stopped, and even some penalties that made it even a little bit more difficult. But that was a real crack of the back on for Redbank Valley.
Yeah, and part of it is when you have a 99-yard drive, and it was a methodical 99-yard drive. It's going to take up time off the clock.
It did, and that's the best way to beat a high-scoring offense such as Redbank has. And really, I think kind of watching what Redbank's trying to do against Clarion, take away Central Clarion's passing game. I thought that's been a really interesting strategy. We'll kind of look to see what kind of comes at halftime, because Central Clarion countered by coming up with more of their run formation. So I'm interested to see what Blaine Goldstaff's going to do this second half when Clarion comes out into that really what we might call three-back set. They're two no arc twins, and they have Braylon Beckwood up as the lead blocker on those plays, and then they're using Jason in the combination there. So from Central Clarion standpoint, they've been beat beat on that one big pass there, and some individual great pass catches by the Mason, obviously in that one play. Then obviously Ryland Rupp on a couple of those other pass plays they had.
No question, Larry. Those are your halftime adjustments brought to you by I guess they're not really the adjustments you're making, but halftime recap brought to you by the Rehab Center. We're going to have to step aside. We've got one more group of sponsors we have to thank before the second half. We'll be back in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountains Media Radio.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Prime Fitness USA is family-owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. Prime's Smart Strength equipment features the most innovative, versatile, and effective strength training technology in the world. To find out more about Prime, please visit www.primefitnessusa.com.
Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921.
The Bruno Iorfido Wrestling Camp, the best wrestling camp you have never heard of. The 2024 camp will be the 21st year for the Bruno Iorfido Wrestling Camp, and we will have a star-studded lineup of clinicians. The camp will once again be held in Port Allegheny, Pennsylvania, June 17th through the 21st, 2024. Check us out online at teambruno.com and like us on Facebook. We hope to see you there at the Bruno Iorfido Wrestling Camp in Port Allegheny, PA.
Welcome back here to Redbank Valley. Valley and Central Clarion. Both teams are just kind of finishing up their 3-minute warm-up here as they came back on the field. And, just noting again the size of this crowd here today. The fence is completely encircled. The stands are full. And, I don't know if anybody has an estimate what the crowd is here tonight, but it's got to be a couple thousand or more people here tonight.
I've never seen
And,
85 champions.
yeah.
84 and 85 champions.
They've packed it. I know that there were some football players. I think a football player from Punxsutawney actually emailed Matt Dard, the athletic director here of Larry, during the week and asked that they move the game to Saturday because he wanted to watch it. His team currently playing at Union AC Valley, and I think he might have been more interested in this one. Speaking of Punxsutawney and Union AC, Punxsy all over Union AC at the half, 26-0. So maybe they can just pull in our broadcast at halftime while they make the needed adjustments. Port Allegheny all over Otto Eldred, 41-0. I think, unfortunately, that means Otto's not going to go to the playoffs, which I also think means that Redbank will have a bye next week as the presumed number one seed.
I think that's a pretty good presumption.
Karn City needing a win to get to the AAA playoffs leads Mount Union 12-0 at halftime. So it's another game to keep an eye on in the second half. Pizza Hut scoreboard. DuBois losing to Hollidaysburg 23-9. Clearfield over Chestnut Ridge 14-0. Brockway 21, Cameron County 6. That's a seeding game, but that's gonna bring an end to our halftime show as we're ready for the second half here. And Redbank Valley is going to be kicking off as we get ready to start the Allegheny Electric and St. Mary's third quarter.
The last time that Redbank kicked off the ball, they elected not to kick it deep. We'll see. Kind of interesting to see what they do with Owen Klaus here. He's going to kick it deep to the.
Owen Klaus, who was our Allegheny Gorilla player of the game in Redbank's 5-1 win over Clarion Limestone yesterday. Klaus kicks it deep. It is taken by Wright at about the 10. Wright's got some room. Wright is still on his feet and is wrestled down at about the 32-yard line.
Wrestled down is right. That's number 51, Brandon Ross. He literally threw him to the ground.
So that's where Central Clarion will take over at the 31-yard line. But, Larry, honestly, when you look at this, got to give Redbank a lot of credit. They're hanging right there with the Wildcats. Central Clarion, of course, co-op with 3 teams, AA, large AA school. Redbank Valley, a medium-level single-A school, and they're right in this football game.
Okay, they've come back into a force. I was kind of interested to see what they're going to do here.
And they leave it with Ferguson, and he's going to lose a yard.
Right.
They might get him back to the line of scrimmage. They do. They'll say he's back at the 31. It'll be a second down. We'll call it 11. We'll say he lost a yard there.
So Central Clarion's countering with their wide receiver group here. And
so second down and 11.
Looks like Redbank is going to stay in their forefront look here. Just going to see how they might counter it here.
They're going to go 2 receivers to the left. They put a man in motion. Fake to that man, Quinn. Flag down. Ferguson wants to throw deep, but there is a flag down. Burford's there. Burford is incomplete, but there is a flag down. This would have come back anyhow. That was in the area of holding.
21 was the intended receiver, McKinley.
And it's going to be a hold on Central Clarion.
What was it called? Oh, holding on the Wildcats.
We had Derek Schmel open here on this side over here, too. He didn't see him.
It is the 7th penalty against.
Or Dawson Schmel, excuse me, Dad.
No, actually, you said Derek. That'd be brother.
Yeah, my brother.
He was with us on the halftime show.
Right.
They'll step off the infraction. We'll try second down once again.
We second down. I'm going to call it 21 here. Second and 21 for Central Clarion. Big chance for Redbank here to maybe get an early defensive stop here to start the second half.
Come on, defense. Let's swing pass here.
They're
Ferguson
bringing.
looks to throw.
Get him!
Oh, Kemmer got loose.
Okay.
Kemmer's out there, and Ferguson overthrows him. He had Kemmer. Kemmer had a step or two on the defender. Ferguson overshot him, though. And that'll bring up a third down and 21. When you get backed up, Luton's Plumbing, he can get you moving again. Luton'sPlumbing.com, just down from the stadium on the River Hill. Oh, I think that was Byers that might have gotten beat deep there, but Ferguson just couldn't deliver the pass.
Hey, food for thought right there.
Third down and 21. Out of the gun is Ferguson.
2-2. They're just bringing 4 this time.
He wants to go deep. He's got
Mason.
Burford, and Burford has to catch it a first down.
Wow.
It is a first down for Mason Burford at the 41-yard line of 42-yard line of Redbank Valley as he went up and got it.
He's covered by Mason Klaus, who just made a spectacular catch earlier in the game. Now Mason Burford comes down and goes up in the air. I don't know what his vertical jump there, but it had to be close to 30, going up in the air and catching that ball in his hands and bringing it in.
Canesta Builder Supply, first down for the Wildcats, up 14-7, minute and a half into quarter number 3. Now they'll go with the two-back look with Nazer and Harrison. Put a man in motion, and then they hand it to Harrison. Harrison, and a nice tackle from the ground there made by Owen Klaus, who's the fourth leading tackler on this team. Not bad for a guy playing two sports.
Right.
And I was saying before, he was our player of the game yesterday. Redbank Valley 5-1 over Clarion Limestone to reach their first District 9 soccer championship game since 2008. Congratulations to the Bulldogs. They will play top-seeded Carson City at DuBois High School on Thursday at 8 o'clock. There is a handoff to Nazer, and Nazer stopped and dropped.
I'll tell you what, Byers makes an awesome play on that play. I mean, Drew Byers worked through his block right there, maintained outside leverage on the play, and stopped that play because it could have been a play that went the distance or at least another 6, 7, 8 yards.
Instead, it's a ball that's going to set up a third down and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Central Clarion brings back in their passing group. The last time they threw that deep pass, they elected only to rush 4. We'll see if they bring Adams this time in the middle. Looks like no, he's dropping back into coverage.
Ferguson looks. Ferguson wants to go deep. Ferguson's got Tommy Smith, and Tommy Smith lost his footing, and it's incomplete. So he had Smith out there, but Smith got himself tangled up, and now will the Wildcats go for it on a 4th down and 8 from their 40-yard line. No, it looks like they're going to bring in the punting group. This is a Bruno Iafrito punt situation for Central Clarion. So Dawson Smale is the punter. Klaus.
Connection is back for the punt.
Yep, Klaus and Klaus. The law firm of Klaus and Klaus is deep.
It's a fake. Nope.
Flag is down. Smale's going to get the punt off. It's going to roll around the 20. Could the flag be for an illegal formation? Not sure what
Not enough guys in the back, or too many guys in the backfield.
So they're going to bring them in for another conference here. 8:46 to go, third quarter, 14-7 Central Clarion. The penalties have been adding up for Central Clarion here so far. They've been penalized 7 times. And this flag is going to be waved off. So I think they thought that they were actually running a play, and therefore it was going to be a flag. But when he punted it, maybe got it flag waved off. I don't know exactly what that would have been. Ball goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So it was a 15-yard punt, and Redbank Valley has good field position at its own 25 with 8:46 to play here in the third quarter, brought to you by Allegheny Electric Services.
First and 10, Redbank.
Down 7. The Bulldogs will go 2 receivers to the left, 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers, 1 receiver to the left. They look to throw. They throw, and Wagner just bounced that ball to Roop.
That may have been worked out actually better because Braylon Beckwith was not that far from undercutting that pass.
So to bring up a 2nd down and 10 at the 25.
2nd to 10.
Go out of the gun again. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Byers the sidecar. Wagner back to throw. He wants to go. He's got it over there to sideline. That's Klaus. And that is Mason Klaus. He'll have about 8 on the play up to the 33-yard line, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and very manageable for the Bulldogs. 3rd down and 2.
It's been a great matchup all night. But they're basically almost playing against each other, both offensively and defensively.
3rd down and 2 for Redbank Valley. It's a Luton Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning 3rd down. Wagner brings a man in motion.
Look for that little out pass here.
That's Klaus. Now he's going to go the other way. There's a man wide open.
It was
And then it's going to be a touchdown for Redbank Valley. Ashton Kale, I do believe. It is Ashton Kale who's gotten the Bulldogs within one. Oh, what a play call that was.
I have no idea.
Ashton Kale couldn't have been more open. Holy cow, what a call by Blaine Golding Company. That is a 67-yard Bulldog touchdown.
An unusual place to blow coverage over there because you're right on the Central Clarion sideline over there. And I know Coach Eglinton's not very happy.
That kick is up, and that kick is good, and we're tied at 14. We'll return in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on 7 Video. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. The guy's so wide open in my entire life of covering high school football.
That's definitely a communication issue. They used to be able to run a play over there where you would sneak a guy off the sidelines and he'd get out there. In fact, we tried it against Brockway one time. And we call it the Fox play, but it's illegal to do. He wasn't snuck out.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that was on the far sideline.
Yeah.
Kale was out there when they put Klaus in motion. The entire Clarion defense came with him, thinking that maybe it was going to be that little pitch pass, which Redbank has really not used very much. I can only think of one of them all night. And they blew the coverage, and Kale blew the doors off of it, and we're tied up at 7-7, or 14 all, and what a call. I got to give a lot of credit to Jason Kundick, Blaine Golding Company on that call. That was a great call by Redbank Valley, and now here's the kickoff. It'll be taken at the 5-yard line by Brady Quinn, and Quinn is going to get up over the 25 to the 30-yard line. All tied up at 14 here in the third quarter, 7:51 to play. This game so far has lived up to its billing. Maybe not in the points, but in the competitiveness, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, we are at the 30. You got to be quicker now.
He hasn't, yeah. 12.
12. Wow. Too late.
I know, but he didn't turn.
Wow.
It'll be a first down and 10 for Central Clarion at their own 30-yard line. Tied at 14 here with Redbank Valley in the third quarter. Two guys are in motion. Yeah, there's flags all over them. That play's got to keep going, but they're going to just give it up. And if they give it up, boy, is that where the ball was at then? That's where you would give it up at, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that ball should be marked all the way back at the 23, 24.
Did they blow the whistle, though?
It's a great question. They're going to huddle up and talk about it.
It sounded like he blew the whistle. I mean, I got a headset on, but
we'll find out the call. Then it would be an inadvertent whistle. They're going to say a false start. The referees just bailed themselves out there, Larry.
Right.
That was not a false start. It was illegal motion. They blew the whistle and stopped the play. So they bailed themselves out by calling it a false start and a 5-yard penalty.
You cannot have two people in motion.
You can't have two people. You are not allowed, but it's still a live ball penalty. It's not a dead ball penalty. Looking to throw here is Ferguson. Ferguson looks over for Dawson Smale. Dawson Smale has it to 35. Over the 40, the ball is loose, and then he jumps on it. So they're going to say he was down anyhow.
Yeah.
It didn't matter because he recovered the fumble anyhow. At the 41-yard line. Down or not, it didn't really matter because he recovered the football. At the 42-yard line.
I love watching the tenacity of this Ashton Kale. He is some football player.
From the 41. That's three. That's three right there.
3 times, and they said they were down.
That's bologna and cheese.
The Central Clarion's more in their typical offense.
And here's Ferguson with it, and Ferguson is going to fight his way for a couple yards.
That looks like Mr. Klinger is about 3 or 4.
Everybody.
Owen,
A host of Bulldogs been on the tackle.
that's probably the best way to put it, a host of Bulldogs. I saw Klinger, Brandon Ross in there.
When Seattle had a team, their quarterback, he only
Brings up second down.
He was in. And that's when they had a winning streak.
Now they moved Mason back more on the inside safety.
Ferguson looking to throw. Ferguson throws it. He's got Smith. Smith has it. And Smith has a first down at around the 43-yard line.
With those crossing routes, if he's given time, man, they're hard to cover. I mean, you're asking a DB to come all the way across the field when you're in man coverage like that.
We're not getting pressure, and that's we have to get pressure.
First and 10 for Clarion. He's too good a quarterback to do that much time. He'll pick you apart.
So it'll be a first down and 10 here at the 47-yard line.
Pressure coming that
time. Ferguson rolls, and he's out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And there's one of the issues when you bring that extra linebacker, you lose the possibility of when he takes off and runs the ball.
Thank you.
It'll be a Here we go. It is now a flag here on.
They broke the huddle with 12.
Central Clarion broke the huddle with 12. The penalties continue to mount for the Wildcats. So illegal substitution on Central Clarion.
Illegal substitution on the Wildcats.
That's one of the things that happens when you're doing a lot of these formational changes where you're specializing certain players. And Central Clarion has a bunch formation. They're going to give it to
28's on that tape.
That is Brady Quinn, and Brady Quinn is still on his feet across the 30 to about the 29-yard line. And folks, I apologize. Our scoreboard is frozen up here on us.
from about 5 yards on. That was all Brady Quinn breaking tackles. Yeah, we talked early on about if somebody could be stepping out here, and this is, Brady Quinn seems to be making that move for Central Clarion tonight with some big plays. They're staying in that bunch formation. It's kind of a Y-5-0 bunch.
They're at the 25-yard line. Ferguson's going to keep it. Ferguson, he'll pick his way to about the 21-yard line.
Russ Whiter, 77 on the tackle for Redbank.
Jace just ran into, I think, about 280 pounds that time.
So that'll bring up a second down and call it 6 from the 21.
Looks like they're coming in a one-back look here.
2nd and 6 from the 21.
And Ferguson keeps it again, and he's going to fight his way close to a first down. I think he's got it at the 15-yard line, down to 4 minutes and 1 second to play here in the third quarter.
A nice lead block by Noah Harrison. And Jace was running behind Colby right there, number 71, and number 54, Matt Alston, who opened up a hole there. Gave him some running room.
So it'll be First down and 10 as Central Clarion enters the Pizza Hut red zone, and they're at the 15-yard line of Redbank Valley. Ferguson with the football. Ferguson looks to run. Ferguson is up to about the 10-yard line.
Good 5 there. Nice cut on the play.
I think we've got the scoreboard working again here. Again, I apologize for that.
Brock Monitor, number 4.
5-0 formation. You have 5 receivers out there.
At the 5, Ferguson looks to run. Ferguson inside the 10, and he is tackled at the 7. And I thought that was a flag. It was just a football coming in. It'll bring up a third down and about 2. Yeah, third down and 2 at the 7.
That was Brock Monrehan coming in, making a play on that for Redbank Valley.
14 all here, 2:28 on a running third quarter clock. Central Clarion led 14-7 at the half, 67-yard touchdown pass from Wagner. Here's Ferguson. Ferguson, he's going to have a first down, and he's close to the goal line.
Wow.
We're going to mark him down, I think, at the 2. No, they're going to mark him down at the 2. It's first down and goal, Central Clarion at the 2. Like a couple of heavyweight boxers. They're just punching each other right now.
Boy, watch these front 5 for Clarion and then the front 4 for Redbank here. This is
Ferguson's going to keep it. Ferguson looking for a hole. And Jace Ferguson has a Daddies in Clarion touchdown for the Wildcats. They go back up on top, 20-14.
When they get a chance to look at this in film, if we had rerun here, boy, Jake Smith, number 52, drove his defender 5 yards into the end zone. I mean, it was a heck of a block.
So Central Clarion retakes the lead here on the 2-yard Ferguson touchdown run. Getting a guy on late here on the protection team for the extra point by Euchert. Snap, hold, kick is up. That kick is good, and it is 21-14 Central Clarion with 1:20 to play here in quarter number 3. We'll be right back here on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, listening on 7 Mountains Media. 30-second timeout. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Back here, 1:49 to play in the third quarter. Central Clarion has retaken the lead, 21-14. They've led 7-0, 14-7, and 21-14. Redbank Valley has never had the lead. Euchert will kick off. Klaus, and Kale, I do believe, we're deep for Redbank Valley. Hard to read on these black uniforms with red numbers.
Well, it's the law firm of Klaus and Klaus. For sure back there. And I'm going to guess Kale's back there also.
It's going to be a kick that's going to bounce, and it's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line. That is Owen Klaus, and Owen Klaus doesn't get back to the 15. Great coverage by Central Clarion, and that ball took a bounce that did not go Redbank Valley's way.
No.
They're going to have the ball just outside the 15. I think they're going to mark it at the 15.
This is probably the worst field position they've had tonight, Chris. Chris, regardless of the outcome of the game, I'll tell you what, this has been well played and well coached by both teams, and I think there's some great lessons for them both to learn as they move on into the PIAA playoffs.
So just under 14 minutes left in regulation. I say regulation. There's no guarantee this game doesn't go to overtime.
Here we come. Nice hook.
Throw, and it's a little short. Widener having a little bit of issues with his accuracy tonight.
Well, that was Matt Austin helped that also. Getting his hands up at his defensive end spot right there.
Second down and 10 at the 15.
Give defensive line coach Doug Depp some credit there on that one. Good.
Widener now over the middle, and again
wow.
he just misses.
Yeah, it's just
he had Klaus, but he was a little short on it, and it'll bring up a third down and 10.
And there's a flag there. Got
holding. It looks like on Redbank. No, they're gonna wait. Are they pointing towards Central Clarion?
Well, I don't know.
Waiting to see what the call is here. No, they're gonna say take them back. That's an interesting decision, I think, by Davey Eagleton.
Yes, third down.
Would have been 3rd and 10, but instead it's going to be 2nd and 20. I mean, I know you trust your defense, but this is still an explosive offense that Redbank Valley runs here. It's only the 3rd penalty on the Bulldogs.
And it's a half the distance, too.
Yeah, so it only takes it back to the 5. So, yeah, that's an interesting decision there.
Sorry, mate.
So it'll be 2nd down and 15. 2nd and 20. Over the middle. Ball is knocked away.
Yep.
And now we have a late flag. That's going to be a pass interference on Tommy Smith. The 2 pass interference flags we've had have been late, but I think both of them been good calls.
He was over the back on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. And
now we got a man down for Redbank. With him down, we're going to step aside for 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountains Media. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
we're going to see 3rd down again here, Chris.
As that is Ashton Kale with a cramp. He gets up and being helped off.
And he has to come up at least one play. He's a player you want on the field.
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah. Let's tell you, Central Clarion's done a really pretty good job against him tonight. He's a nightmare.
4 yards. We got 2 to get 4.
So it's 3rd down and 4 with a minute 30 to go. Now they're going to run the clock.
Did you see if they try to hit Klaus on a quick in here?
They're going to fake the pitch. They're going to try to go deep. There's some face guarding and no flag.
No flag. I like the call. I really do like the call. It worked out well for them earlier. They ran basically the same play they scored the big pass play on. It's a 3rd down again.
I thought that was 3rd down there.
I thought it was too.
Now it's going to be 3rd down. So, okay, so it was 2nd down because of the penalty. All right, so 3rd down now and 4. And now we've got a flag. And it's going to be on Redbank Valley.
Flag on flag.
I don't know if this center picked his head up too fast. I couldn't see it real well there, Chris.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Get 2 backs back. The block are playing.
And it is caught by Klaus. He's short of the 1st down at the 24, though.
Right.
Now what does Redbank do? Trailing by 7 with a minute 3 to play here on a running 3rd quarter clock.
You ramble gamble or try 4th down, try to pull them off.
They're going to go for it right now. At least they look like they're going to go for it. Wagner out of the gun. Almost got a Central Clarion backer to jump. That was Ethan Rex, the freshman, who almost jumped there. Well, I don't like using a timeout here, though, either, if I'm Redbank. I might need that timeout in the fourth quarter, and they're going to use it here.
Yeah.
They're going to take the timeout. We'll take it with them with 29.7 to play in quarter number 3. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com. We'll be back in 20 seconds.
Prime Fitness USA is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. Prime's Smart Strength equipment features the most innovative, versatile, and effective strength training technology in the world. To find out more about Prime, please visit www.primefitnessusa.com.
Back here. After the timeout, Redbank Valley in pump formation. From Central Clarion, no, I'm guarding against a potential fake here. It's Owen Klaus in the formation to punt.
You still have that potential of trying to pull them off sides.
And now there's a flag down from way in the back, and we're going to have an illegal substitution on Central Clarion. Oh, my.
No way.
Wow, they're counting the players. Oh, no, I think, wait, hold on. Ferguson's counting the guys, and he's like, we only have 11 guys out there.
12 men on the field. Too many men on the field.
Wow, what a mistake out of a timeout by Central Clarion there. No, they didn't wave it off. It's a first down. First down on the too many men on the field penalty on Clarion out of the timeout on a punt. Wow, what a mistake by the Wildcats there. Let's see if Redbank Valley can take massive advantage here. They're going to go out of the pistol gun. There's the flip pass that we haven't seen much of. That one is to Kale back in the game, and he doesn't go anywhere. And it's going to be a 0-yard game. But those plays just haven't worked tonight for Redbank.
That was Charlie Hepful on the tackle on that play.
Down to 11.6.
They're going to take.
We're going to go to the fourth quarter with Central Clarion leading. Central Clarion over Redbank Valley, 21-14 as we enter the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 50 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com. Listening on 7 Mountains Radio, Bigfoot Legends.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with...
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Quarter, Central Clarion leading Redbank Valley by a count of 21-14. Both teams scored a touchdown in that third quarter. It'll be second down and 10 for Redbank at their own 30-yard line to start this fourth quarter.
Well, Chris, nobody's leaving this game right now.
Redbank huddles up after the quarter break. Now they come out. Second and 10. They're going to go trips to the left. Single receiver to the right. Fires the sidecar to Wagner to his left. Or to his right. All messed up tonight. Larry left and right. Wagner looking to throw. Throws it, and it's picked off. It is picked off at the 45 by Ethan Burford. He's at the 35, and he's tackled from behind. He fumbles the ball, and I think Dawson Smale fell on it over at the 28-yard line as Ethan Burford just got drilled from behind, but it'll be Central Clarion football. And there's a Redbank Valley player down on the play.
That was Ashton Kale coming in making a tackle on that play, and that's he's cramping up tonight, so I don't.
So Widener was picked off by Burford at the 45. He returns it out to inside the 30 to, I believe, is that the 27-yard line, Larry? Looks like the 27, and that's where Central Clarion will take over after this SFPC change of possession. Specialty fabrication and powder coating is a family-owned and operated company in Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at its 2 plants in Venango County. Find out more at sfpc.com/careers.
Coming back to that play, he was on the outside, and when he broke into the post, that's when Mason came in underneath, made a great move to get the interception.
So the second interception thrown by wait, is that the second interception thrown by Wagner?
I think each quarterback's thrown one, right? Did he throw 2? Each quarterback is thrown. Jay's threw 1.
Yeah, I think that's just 1 and 1 now.
Brandon Ross.
Oh, that's Brandon Ross. Okay, right.
So Central Clarion will take over. We're going to mark it. They're going to mark it at the 28-yard line after the interception by Burford, and a chance for the Wildcats to go up 2 scores for the first time tonight.
I've got to be honest with you. I'm glad I wasn't on the other end of Brandon Ross's tackle right there.
So they're going to come out here with single receiver to the right, single receiver to the left. Looks like it's Quinn, the sidecar, and they've got Smith and Hyman tight ends to the right. And it's a running play to Quinn, and Quinn breaks it, and Quinn's inside the 20, inside the 17, down to about the 15-yard line, where he's going to have a Tinesta Builder Supply first down as Central Clarion enters the Pizza Hut red zone. Nobody out Pizza Hut, pizzahut.com, Pizza Hut Clarion, Pizza Hut in Brookville.
Brady continues to make some big plays for Central Clarion tonight.
It'll be at the 16-yard line. First and 10 at the 16. Looking is Ferguson to run, and he is going to go down at about the 15.
Probably delayed a little bit too much that time. He should have got right on his back and followed him, because they initially had a hole right there.
It'll be at the 15. That's a gain of maybe a yard. It'll be second down and 9 at the Redbank Valley 15. Central Clarion trying to capitalize on the Mason Burford interception. Sorry about that, Mason. Sure, Ethan is out there laughing about it. But
well, they all worn number 17, all 3 brothers.
Out of the gun, looking to throw is Ferguson. He wants a fade to Burford. He's got it. It's a Daddy's in Clarion touchdown for Mason Burford.
This is what I'm telling you about. I mean, he looked off the defender, held the safety by looking to the left, and at the last moment he came back to Burford. That obviously was a play that they decided they were going to go to Burford all the way, and did a nice job looking off the defender.
So with 10:32 to play here in the fourth quarter, it is now Central Clarion 27-14. Euchred on to attempt the extra point to make it a 14-point game. Kick is up. That kick is good. And it's 28-14 in favor of Central Clarion. Will return in 15 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountains Media, Bigfoot Country's legend. Are you looking for an upcoming, young, energetic photographer to shoot your team or individual athlete? Then contact Anima TV today at 814-594-5783. Anna's work has been used in many publications over the last few years, including right here on the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at animatvphotography.com. Here in New Bethlehem, where Central Clarion has jumped on top 28-14. 28-14. Euchre getting ready to kick off for the Wildcats.
Eckert's offering from the 40.
Euchre's in an onside kick position here, Larry.
Yeah.
And it's an onside kick, and it's recovered by Redbank at the 40 at midfield.
24. Gobbles are up. First and 10.
I don't, Larry, you're going to have to explain this one to me as a coach because I don't understand.
I'm throwing the ball back to you, Chris. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure.
I mean, are you trying to put something on film for a playoff team? I mean, that's literally the only thing I can think of there.
No.
That was dumb. I mean, wow, that was dumb. Well, let's see if Redbank can take advantage. I know Central Clarion's defense is playing great, but my goodness, I'm not sure what Davey Eagleton was thinking there.
And Braylon Wagner's out right now. They pulled him out.
And the ball is on the ground, and my goodness, Central Clarion got away with the onside kick as they recover the fumble. Recovering the fumble is Matt Alston as they had in at quarterback Kale.
Ashton was looking at the defenders coming in momentarily. It wasn't able to get the ball tucked in, and unfortunately for Redbank.
I'm just trying to figure out what I'm watching now. I'm watching a couple coaches who now I feel like after taking this game seriously for 3 quarters aren't taking it seriously anymore, Larry.
I don't know. I mean, Braylon,
he's okay. He's walking on it. I don't see anything on the sideline that would make you think there was an issue, but maybe there is. I don't see him with a helmet right now, so maybe there is an issue.
I saw something on the sideline. I really don't want to put it on the air here. Going deep.
Over the middle, it's Burford. Burford cuts in at the 20, 30, and down at the 29.
Drew Byers, number 3 on the tackle. I'll get it.
Thanks, Pete.
So that'll put him first down and 10 at the 29.
I would not expect Central Clarion to move very fast on this.
Down to 9:55 to play. Central Clarion not in any hurry here at all. As the play clock's down to 5. They're going to have to call timeout here.
Yeah.
And they are. They're going to call time with 9:42 to play. We'll take it with them. We'll return in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network. Swift Kennedy and Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency and the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local LLC, the parent company of the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1921 by Patrick J. Swift and Albert D. Kennedy, our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com or call them today at 814-371-5270. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. At Redbank Valley, 28-14, Central Clarion, 9:42 to go, and they've got Braylon Wagner's jersey off on the sideline and taking his pads off. So something obviously doesn't look like it's right with the Redbank Valley sophomore quarterback.
And in raw probability, they're going to have a bye next week, so he gets an opportunity to get healed up here.
Now
hopefully everything's good.
Central Clarion has a first down and 10 at the 29 of Redbank, trying to put this game away. Here's a handoff to Quinn. Quinn cuts in. Flag is down. Quinn's still on his feet, and then he is wrestled to the ground at the 20-yard line, but flag is in the area of holding. Will be the, if it is on Central Clarion, it is. That is their 11th penalty tonight. As they are going to move that back 10 yards to the 39.
Holding on a Wildcat.
think one advantage that Central Clarion has had is that they've been able to change some of their front linemen. You have Redbank said their front four there play offense and defense, where Central Clarion's been able to rotate a little bit.
First down and 20. Ferguson's going to keep it himself. Makes a man miss. He's at the 30, the 25. He's still on the feet. He's got a first down out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. It's going to be a Tenesta Builder Supply first down inside the Pizza Hut red zone for the Wildcats, who are trying to put this game away, up 14 with 9:05 to play. They'll mark them at the 18, first down and 10 for the Wildcats.
And it'll be a first and 10.
First down and 10 for the Wildcats out of the gun. They're going to hand it off here. That is
Brady Quinn again.
Is that Quinn?
Yep. Orange shoes.
Yep, it was Quinn, and he is dropped, I do believe, for a loss back to the 20. It'll be second down and 18.
They use Brady much in this running position. He's keep his feet moving. You're going to take the biggest hit when you stop and get hit.
So second down here and 12 at the 20.
They're bringing their passing group in now.
So it'll be Smale out there with Burford, Smith, Hyman, the tight ends. Harrison is the running back to the right of Ferguson, and they're going to give it to Harrison, and Harrison cuts it up, and Harrison has a first down and more. He's going to be inside the 10 to about the 3-yard line, it looks like.
Great blocking. They pull both their backside guard and tackle.
First down and goal at the 3, I do believe. It's either the 3 or the 4. We'll call it the 3. First and goal at the 3 for the Wildcats of Central Clarion, up 28-14 with 7:50 to play here on a running fourth quarter clock.
First and goal for the Wildcats.
Ferguson out of the gun with Quinn and Harrison. It'll be Harrison. Harrison is into the end zone for a Daddies in Clarion touchdown for the Wildcats, who have extended the lead to 3 touchdowns, 34-14.
Give some credit to the Central Clarion offensive line. Matt Austin, number 54. Colby Wright, number 71. Number 50, or Jake Smith, number 55. And obviously, our big guy, Jimmy Kerr, number 63.
That kick is up by Euchred and Good, and it's 35-14 in favor of Central Clarion. We'll return in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network. This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to take a moment to tell you about my friend Paul Burdick. Paul is the Dean of District 9 Photography, and he is here to serve your needs with action photos, team photos, and so much more. Paul has shot everything from Little League through the pros and is a regular at PIAA championship events and Penn State football. Find out more or buy a photo at pburdick.smugmug.com. Back here at Redbank Valley, where Central Clarion, with 7:38 to go, has opened up a 35-14 lead after that 2-yard touchdown run, or 3-yard touchdown run by Noah Harrison.
I don't have the possession. I mean, they looked like they were running a Wildcat with Ashton, so it'll be interesting to see who Redbank puts in at quarterback here.
I think at this point, Larry, I might be going with my JV team. I don't want to get anybody else hurt. Yeah. There's a ball on the ground, a little bit of trouble for a Redbank player. That is Niswonger.
Caden Niswonger there.
Be out of bounds at the 32-yard line with 7:34 to go. That's where Redbank Valley will take over, trailing now by 3 touchdowns. And
I do see some fresh jerseys coming in on a part of Redbank Valley.
Yeah, without their quarterback, Braylon Wagner, who is on the bench without a jersey on. So now at quarterback, it looks like they've got Kale again, and now we've got a flag.
Somebody broke a huddle. They had 12 players on. It's just one of those things that begins to happen when you start subbing players in, and then you have players playing. They're on the field both ways, Chris, and somebody didn't get the word. We're not going back in, and but smaller schools, that's what happens to you know. I mean, you don't have the advantage of playing 11 guys offense, 11 guys on defense.
First down and 15, and it looks like that's Kale at quarterback. And Kale's going to run it, and he's going to pick up a couple of yards out to the 30. Bring up a second down and 12, give them 3 on the play. 35-14 Central Clarion, under 7:20 now left here in the fourth quarter, brought to you by Generational Wealth Management.
Usually Jackson Huffman's been their backup quarterback, hasn't he?
He has. And Larry, you know, I don't want to speculate with what's wrong with Braylon Wagner, but if he's seriously hurt, that could change the whole entire Class A playoff thought process, doesn't it?
Yes, no question.
As running the football there was Byers to pick up a yard up to the 31, and it's third down and 11. But if he's out, my goodness, does that just change everything, and that becomes a wide open classification? It not only changes stuff in District 9, it changes stuff statewide.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like somebody's flag still down on the field.
Here is Kale running the ball again and gets it back to the original line of scrimmage, but it's going to be a 4th down and 10 now.
Folks, the last game against Brockway, I got a chance to interview this young man. He's a winner for me, that Ashton Kale. He's all heart.
So now they're going to punt here. And now, again, I'm going to ask, if you're Central Clarion and you just saw what happened to Braylon Wagner, are you thinking about taking Jace Ferguson out with 5.5 minutes to go up 21? I am, but that hasn't been their MO this year. But I am definitely thinking about taking him out of the game. You don't want to be in the same situation Redbank is in right now.
I'm looking over to see if anybody's warming up. I mean,
here's the punt. Oh, it's a beauty of a punt. It's going to hit at the 25 and roll inside the 5, and it's going to be down. It's just going to stop at the 1 yard line. What a punt by Owen Klaus. So
this might change his mind.
Central Clarion will take over as the rain starts to come down again at the 1 yard line. Up with 5:26 to play. He's out there. Jace Ferguson is out there. But again, maybe it's because the ball's at the 1 yard line. It does change, I think, the thought process a little bit, doesn't it?
No question.
You don't want to put in a backup quarterback at the ball at the 1.
It's 5:35. You got a 3-touchdown lead, but you don't want, things could change quickly with it when you have a team like Redbank. But you look over here without their star quarterback, without his pads on.
So Ferguson's going to go. Well, actually, that's not. That is Ferguson in the gun, and Ferguson is just going to get out of the end zone. Rolls to about the 3 yard line. A little surprised they even went out of the shotgun there. Last time they were down there, they went under center.
Yeah, they did. Oh, sorry about that. Got some wind here, and things are starting to blow around.
Down under 5 minutes now here with Central Clarion leading 35-14. But the story right now is that Braylon Wagner is on the sideline with his shoulder wrapped without any pads on. Ferguson back to throw. Ferguson wants to go deep. Ferguson's got Smale, and he overthrows him. I'm going to bring up a 3rd down and about 10 from the 3.
Might be surprised one time. I actually threw the ball from the 1 yard line against Garden City, 99-yard touchdown.
Tied a state
Joel
record.
Roth, or Dan Bruner.
Jeff Bruner.
Jeff Bruner, I mean. God, Jeff.
Larry, I
he's
should
back at Du Bois now.
Larry, I shouldn't be the one that remembers your players' names better than you do. Come on. Yes, he was. Jeff Bruner was.
He was.
There was a lot of speed on that 99 and 2000 football teams at Clarion area. So now they're going to run the ball with Ferguson. No, he's going to throw it, and he's got a guy wide open. It's Smale. He's got a first down and more. He's still on his feet, out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. So Ferguson looked like he was going to run, then stepped up and threw it. He's done that a lot this year, and he gets it to Dawson Smale out to the 29-yard line. First down and 10 for the Wildcats with 4:15 to play. First down and 10 at the 28-yard line. That's where they're going to say he went out of bounds. They're going to run the ball, but they're going to run it with Ferguson. And Ferguson makes one man miss. He makes another man miss. He's still on his feet. Ferguson makes another guy, and then he's tripped up over there by Owen Klaus at the 47-yard line. It's another first down.
If he wasn't a quarterback, an outstanding quarterback, I'd have him at running back.
Larry, you might still have him at running back.
Yeah.
Depending on what year it is, you might have still had him at running back. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Nice tailback.
I'm just not sure about running him right now. I don't know if there's anything left to gain. You've got this game well in hand with 4 minutes to play. I just don't know if I want to get him hurt. I've said that before this year. I understand where Central Clarion's coming, but I just don't know these extra snaps mean all that much in the grand scheme of things. Here's Harrison back to the line of scrimmage. I know Davey Eggleton explained to me that they feel like they need to put as many reps on tape as they can to get better for the state, for the district and state playoffs. But in week 10, with 3.5 minutes to go, I'm just not sure how much more you can put on tape. But that's why I'm up here and they're on the sideline.
There's Caden Adams coming up on the side. That's not a good sign.
It's been a physical game, and Redbank has gotten beat up in it. There's no question there.
But I'll tell you what, it's been a lot of even a physical game, but there's been a lot of good sportsmanship. These two teams.
Out of the gun on 2nd and 10. Ferguson back to throw. Ferguson looking now. He rolls. Now he throws over the middle. Oh, what a defensive play by Owen Klaus. Owen Klaus coming across, almost intercepted that football. Larry, what did you see on that from Owen Klaus there?
He did a heck of a job recovering initially and coming back and stepping in and knocking that ball down.
It is not easy to cover when you've got a quarterback that can extend the play that long.
And then and two, this kid plays soccer. I mean, Jesus.
Looking to throw is Ferguson again, looking downfield. Now he pulls it in. Now he runs. He's going to be short of the first down, I do believe, by about a half a yard. That's a 43 and a half. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Can you guess who made the play again?
Was it Owen Klaus?
Yeah.
That kid is one of the best athletes in all of District 9. After playing in a district semifinal soccer game yesterday, scoring a hat trick, mind you, he's like, on my way to football practice now. I mean, it's not like he's just a kicker.
Okay? For everybody to understand, he just played yesterday, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Right.
And we looked it up. We looked it up yesterday, Larry. 6.5 miles an average soccer player runs during a game. And Central Clarion is going to take a timeout here with 2:03 to play. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 20 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on Seven Mountains Media Radio. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com. We're back here. Central Clarion on top of Redbank, 35-14, 2:03 to go. Wildcats face a 4th down and inches at the 43-yard line of Redbank Valley. But the big story of this game is the injury to Redbank Valley sophomore quarterback Braylon Wagner. Some sort of shoulder injury. Not going to speculate what, but he is on the bench without his pads and has the shoulder wrapped.
This is a power eye. This goes back to the 70s.
And they're going to hand it off, and Braylon Beckwith has the first down and more out to the 40-yard line.
He was the lead blocker on that play. He got the ball.
And who's in there to help all his linemen up at quarterback Jace Ferguson?
Victory formation time. Take these.
As it rolls to 157.
I take 4 knees right now. You need to take 4 knees.
Yes, that's exactly what they're doing. They're going into victory formation here. And Central Clarion is going to end Redbank Valley's 10-game win streak or 11-game win streak, and regular season win streak, and move to 10-0, heading into the District 9 AA playoffs.
I'll tell you, Chris, what an outstanding game on both sides. I mean, you got a chance to watch these coaches play a chess game back and forth here. Coach Gould went in and changed his defense the second half, and forced Central Clarion to put the ball up in the air a little bit more. I think one of the big differences you talked earlier in the game is the play of the line play. I think Central Clarion, was able to keep some of their players a little fresher up front, but I don't want to take anything away from their play too, because they were opening up some good holes. Traditionally, a team that's thrown the ball a lot. They ran the ball very well tonight.
That'll do it. Final score here at Redbank Valley: Central Clarion 35, Redbank Valley 14. We'll be back in 3 minutes with our Tap and Pay Plus post-game show. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on 7 Mountains Media, Bigfoot Legends Radio, 101.3 FM, 94.1 FM.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
All-American HQ in Chippenville is your gift headquarters no matter the occasion. All-American HQ always has the perfect gift for that loved one or friend. From engraved cutting boards and coffee mugs to personalized sports apparel, All-American HQ has you covered. At All-American HQ, they'll put almost anything on almost everything. AllAmericanHQ.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Fabrication and Powder Coating LLC is family owned and operated out of Franklin, PA. SFPC is actively seeking new talent and has openings at 2 plants located in Venango County. Those openings are either first, second, or third shifts at one or both locations. Check out the specific enrollment opportunities at www.specfab.com or send an email along with your resume to careers@specfab.com. SFPC is an equal opportunity employer.
It's time for our Tap and Play post-game show, Tap and Pay Plus. Fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandpayplus.com. That's tap, the letter play, the letter N, plus.com. Time for our Warren Tire Center scoring summary. Central Clarion guarded the scoring at 9:29 of the second quarter. 7-yard run by Jace Ferguson, ending a 99-yard drive, 7-0. Redbank Valley came back at the 6:19 mark. 5-yard run by Byers. That tied the score at 7. With 20 seconds left in the first half, it was Braylon Beckwith from 2 yards out. Central Clarion led 14-7 at halftime. Redbank Valley tied the game at the 7:57 mark of quarter number 3. Braylon Wagner to Ashton Kale, 67 yards. Kale is wide open as wide open will ever be down the far sideline, 14 all. Central Clarion, though, took the lead for good with 1:49 to play in quarter number 3. 2-yard touchdown run. Is that Ferguson or was that was Quinn? I didn't
Brady Quinn.
Yeah, Brady
Yep.
Quinn. You're right. Thank you, Brady Quinn. Then Central Clarion at 10:32 of the fourth quarter. It was Mason Burford on a 15-yard pass from Jace Ferguson, 28-14. And then Noah Harrison put the game away with a 3-yard touchdown run, 35-14. Larry, I know you had some thoughts about, what these coaches have to do from here. And before we even get to that, a lot of that's going to depend for Redbank on the health of Braylon Wagner, who left the game with an apparent shoulder injury in the fourth quarter.
There are people say, well, maybe they should have already played half. I mean, these are high school kids. You're going to tell them not to play a football game. They wanted to win this game. Central Clarion wanted to win this game. So it's just one of those unfortunate things. Hopefully he's going to be good, And one comment I just wanted to make, both these teams, I think, walking out of it, it was a game tonight, right? Now the new season starts on Monday. And the new season, let's take a look at some things we still need to work on. And the fact that both teams played their hearts out here tonight. And you get a chance to look at some of the things that you did well, but obviously some of the things you need to correct. But now it's a whole different ballgame. You're going into the playoffs, and what happened yesterday is gone. What's going to happen the next week will depend largely on how you respond from tonight, whether you won the game or lost the game. Do you use it to motivate yourself to keep going, or do you take a loss tonight and sit back on it? So I think those are two important things.
We'll be back in 1 minute with our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on 7 Mountains Media Radio.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. I think we're back here.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. Oh, yes, we are back here. Got to turn the camera on. There we go. Back here waiting on our player of the game. While we do that, let's take a look down our scoreboard here. Keystone leading Montauk 41-15 late in the fourth quarter. I think that's going to get the Panthers into the postseason, Larry. If it does, congratulations to Todd Smith and gang. Really got that thing going in the right direction after a tough start. Also on that scoreboard, we have Port Allegheny 47, Otto Eldred 8, final score. Punxsutawney 33, Union AC Valley nothing in the fourth quarter. It was Brockway 41, Cameron 14 in the fourth. Bradford beats Kane 25-14. Brookville 35, Ridgeway 6. That's a final. Hollidaysburg 30, DuBois 15 in the fourth. Karn City 34, Mount Union 19 in the fourth. That should get the Gremlins into the postseason. Clearfield 35, Chestnut Ridge 21, Kerwinsville 29, Tussey Mountain 28. We are now joined by our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. It is Jake Smith, the center for the Central Clarion Wildcats. Our player of the game brought to you by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and you stay for the view. It's now time for our Colt Orthodontic Associates post-game interview. Player interviews this year brought to you by Colt Orthodontic Associates with the convenient locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. You can get your game-winning smile with Colt Orthodontic Associates. And Jake, I'm sure there's a lot of happy smiles right now on the Central Clarion sideline coming in. 2 undefeated teams. Only one of you is going to be standing at the end, and it's you guys. What does it feel like to go through the regular season 10-0?
Feels amazing. Last year, went 9-0 through the first 9 weeks and lost here to Redbank, and they ruined our perfect season.
Was that talked about at all this week?
Yes, all week long. Coach's pregame speech, all about last year. We waited 364 days to come out here and change that.
This was the slugfest that I think you guys were expecting and probably maybe even wanted. What was it finally like to get into a football game where it is sitting 14-14 midway through the third quarter?
It's amazing. Close games are my favorite, personally, because then the adrenaline just never stops. In those big blowout wins, it's just kind of boring at the end, honestly.
I thought that going in, and some people asked me today, I happened to sub over the Career Center. There was some Central Clarion players. There was a couple Redbank cheerleaders asked me what I thought. And I said I thought that the difference might come down to the offensive lines.
Yeah.
And you guys were able to really control the line of scrimmage. When they were maybe taking away your passing game, you guys went to the run. Talk about how you felt you guys up front played today.
I feel like we played probably our best game of the season. Our scout team D-line this week got us overly prepared to this game.
What were the keys to opening up? I mean, did you think coming in you were going to have to run the ball, or was that something that just happened as the game went along?
I mean, we thought that at some point we were going to have to resort to it just because of their amazing athletes that they have on the team. But we were going to try to throw the ball, and obviously it didn't work, so we just had to go to the run.
So something I want to talk to you about, because it can't be necessarily easy. You have a quarterback in Jace Ferguson, who normally when a high school quarterback starts scrambling around, he's going to take off and run. And so you as an offensive lineman know you can get downfield and block. But you know that Jace is going to throw the ball, and you don't want to get an illegal man downfield call on you guys. How much do you have to practice that?
A lot. We pregame everything, no matter what. Coach Egg has done an amazing job this year.
What is it like playing with the skill players that you guys have around you?
It's amazing because we know that any given day, any given athlete could give us a big game. And tonight, I feel like Tommy Smith gave us a big game.
As you guys head into the playoffs, obviously goal number one is to win a second straight District 9 title. What do you guys have to do to accomplish that?
Just keep working hard every day in practice. Our scout team, man, they've just done amazing this year in giving us looks all week long. If they keep that up and we keep practicing as hard as we do every day, I feel like we have a very good chance at doing it again.
Jake, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on being the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. You're going to get a T-shirt from the Allegheny Grill. I got some gift certificates from Daddy's and Clarion, too, for you, so hang around here. Folks, we're going to return here in 2.5 minutes. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network, listening on 7 Mountains Radio. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Buying, selling, or building a home? Then call Burford & Henry Real Estate today at 814-227-7355. For more than 15 years, Burford & Henry Real Estate Realtors have been ready to help you in your next property search. They are also the #1 agency selling more homes in the region than anyone else. And with their Showcase Homes divisions, their expert consultants can help you with building the home of your dreams. Check out Burford & Henry online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford & Henry Real Estate Services, something different. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarageservice.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Here, just want to wrap things up here as Central Clarion 35, Redbank Valley 14. Both these teams will head into the district playoffs. Assume both of them will be the top seed. We'll have a game on the YDL Sports Network next week. I'm not sure where we'll be yet. We'll let you know. For our Seven Mountains Media crew, Seven Mountains Media has elected not to do postseason games, so this will do it for us with Seven Mountains Media this year. Want to thank Cindy Grant, Espo, Jesse, all of them over at Seven Mountains Media. It's been a great partnership that we've been able to forge with them, and hopefully we'll be able to continue that moving forward. But like I said, they've decided for reasons that are business decisions that everybody has to make, that they are not going to continue with high school football broadcasts into the postseason. But at least for right now, that's the word that we've been told. But we will have you postseason broadcast through the end of the District 9 playoffs on the YDL Sports Network. For my partner, Larry Weiser, and our camera operator, Coach Al Moderjeski, this is Chris Rossetti saying good night